Hey there everyone, it's Final Fantasy 64 again. Welcome to part 26 of the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time playthrough. I am Final Fantasy 64 as you know, and then in the last episode we started the water temple. Oh no! We've got the dungeon map and the compass, which will help us greatly in our efforts. And we've started to explore the ground floor, and we're just about to go into this locked door, which is very vital again to the progress in the dungeon. Now, this is a vertical climbing section, which is not really what is not really generally used in Zelda all that much, vertical climbing sections. This is the thing we need to use. This is water level 2. Just thinking of the song I had to use then. Sorry, I blanked out. There we go. So this is this. It's going to raise the water level 2, and that's the only indication you get. That right there. When that block raised, you're supposed to go underneath again now. A lot of people don't notice that, and they lose that, and they forget about this room. And then can keep them playing for like 5 hours, 6 hours, while they don't know what to do, and that's really unfortunate. These spikes hurt, by the way. There's just a little demo of how much spikes hurt. Quite a bit. So, let's go through here. This is one of the most vital places in the entire dungeon, really. It's also one of the most deadly. For this reason. Everything in its aunt starts to pop out. Everything starts getting all naughty and trying to kill me. These aren't the things I'm most scared about though, it's the damned clams that are the problem. That's one. There's the second one. Excellent. Now, there's nothing in that first area that we need to concern ourselves with, as far as I'm aware. Yep, unless I can hear a sculpture, but I don't think I can. Again, playing on 5 volume, kind of hard to hear. That's fine. Right, so let's go through here. Up through this part, which is, like I said, the most important part of the dungeon, because this gives you an extra key. And a lot of people run out of keys to use. And this is going to help prevent that from happening. So we've got a key. We've got that key back, basically, from opening this area up. If I could dive better, I probably would. As long as you have the Zord tunic on, you physically can't drown. So, let's go through here. Now we swim all the way up to where the water's surface is, which isn't too far away now. Here we go. And this is where we need to get off. This is our stop, if you will. Although, saying that, there is something up here. And this does sound like a sculpture. But, my problem is I don't think I can reach this. No, not with the equipment I have. Impossible. So, if you ever want to get back in here, you use that torch to light that up and you'll be able to get back inside. So, the second floor is what we need to look at now. And in the second floor, I have been through that tunnel, which led up there, which I've done. So I now need to go down the south route, which I can't go down. So what about the east, the west route? It has another locked door. Now this is the second floor, so this should be okay for me to do. Actually, down the bottom, if you look, there's a chest there. I know I can't get in there, but there is this. Unfortunately, again, I can't reach that. It's impossible for me to reach. So there's not a lot I can do, really. But this is where we need to go up here, through this door. So that's a door that we can go in. Okay, so we're going to go through here and open this up and see where this leads. I forget a lot of the time. Okay, so what we need to do is get on this water spout and shoot this while we're on it, because this launches us into the sky, which will be a which would be a great help if the TikTok wouldn't keep killing me. I'll be right back. Phone call. Sorry about that. There we go. Phone call. Excellent. Ugh! Where was I? Okay, we're going through this door, I reckon. This is to turn the water level all the way back up to the top again. There isn't a lot I could do, you see. So now what I need to do is find out where I'm going. So let's have a look in the map. Am I going... This is taking me down the next floor. I need to go up here. There we go. I'm going into this door on the left here. And seeing where we get to with that. Now I think I saw a key door over there, which means I've missed a key somewhere. But that's okay. There we go, up there. To the next one. To the next one. There we go. Okay. This is locked. So now what do? We jump back down, of course. And try and get the scooter, I suppose. Which is there's no way in hell I'm getting that one. So, now we have to decide where the bloody hell we're going. Which is a lot of the issues that the dungeon... does that... The dungeon causes is a lot of these problems. I think if I kill all these keys something might happen. Although I'm not sure. Can't see anymore. Another problem is that you can't really cancel out of items once you've decided you're going to use them. Okay. So now we get to decide where the bloody hell we're going. If I go down there, I end up... Okay, what I need to do is set the water to the second level and end up going down the bottom again. So that's what I'll do. So I've kind of made a little slight error, but that's fine. So I need to go down the bottom. We will make mistakes. Turn the water all the way down to the bottom, and then go back up to the second level, and we'll see what we can do there. But for now, I will cut this, and we will reconvene when I do that. So we'll be right back. Okay, so we're back here. And now we can go back down to where we saw Ruto for the first time. And we should be able to get into that room that we couldn't access before, which is where I think we need to go. To get another key, hopefully. That's not the right room. We're looking for the torches. Here we go. Everyone gets lost in this temple if you don't know where you're going. Okay. Been in there. Need to go in here. That's fair enough. Yo! Okay, I was getting impatient. It was going to cost me. Okay, here we go. We can get another key from here. There we go. Excellent. Now you can see what the problem could arise if you somehow managed to get back to the top floor. Like if you died and you went straight into the top floor without going into the second floor, you wouldn't have enough keys to change the water levels again. So you'd kind of be buggered. Just a little bit. Okay, so let's go back into this room where we can open the switch to the highest water level again, which is what we need to be able to get to the next part. So I can't reach up there. That's impossible. We can go. Son of a bitch. This tactite is like the worst thing in the entire world. Come here, you piece of crap. Curses to you. I've lost quite a lot of hearts. If I had full life, to begin with, I would have died already. But luckily, these things are quite generous with the amount of hearts they give me. It's not really a hard game. It's just a game of staying power, which is what I lack sometimes. There we go. Okay, so now we can go in this door, like we wanted to before, and we have enough keys to get to where we need to get. This is actually probably about 2/3 of the way through the dungeon. It's not a gigantic one, this. That was fortunate. There we go. This is the problem I have with the controller. Always the controller. Never my bad playing skills, it's just the controller's fault, yeah? Good. Okay, so we can go to this room here. Now this is just a game of changing the levels of the water on and off and on and off. You can tell by the way it's red and then blue that it can actually, it's a two-way switch. It's actually all just uniform to make you think that you have to hook shot onto that one, but you don't. It's a red herring. This is where you need to go. Otherwise you'd fall off when you try and actually get anywhere. You can climb on this serpent's head. Guess it's a serpent. Use the hook shot for that one. Now this is the issue. We have to do it again. Get on the serpent's head and then get on it again. There we go. Now we can climb up here. Really hope these things would give me lives, but oh well. Those count, there's a whole thing. Excellent. One Bogon slice will kill that thing. This like, which is excellent. Magic power. Magic power. Okay. For this fight, I want to equip Din's fire. Because this is quite the fight. So now we're in a strange location. Giant area, which is on the map. There's nothing watery about it really, just water ground. So we can't get through this door. There's a shadowy figure here. Dark, conquer yourself. Easiest way to conquer yourself is by using Din's fire because it can't dodge it. Which hurts it. And also, you can outrange it with the Gorn sword. He wants to dodge a lot. He's very interested in dodging. Of course, the Gorn sword does 2 times damage, so He tries to mimic your moves, but he can't because the Goron sword has such high range. And that's it. Time to go through here, in which case we realise it actually is just a room in the water temple. It's all an illusion. And for the most important object in this temple by far. What's it gonna be? Ooh. Ah, yes, it's the long shot, an upgraded hook shot. It extends twice as far, which means it's got quite the range, to be fair. Almost a ludicrous amount of range. I'm going to play the Song of Time to move this block out of the way. I'll probably go about 2 minutes over because I think probably about a minute or two was saved by going fast forward mode. Or skipping it entirely. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Probably skip it entirely. Okay. So this is that. That is this. We can go down here. I'm actually quite near the end of the temple now. Skibidi-badoo! Be careful, don't get swallowed by the vortexes. Okay. They'll pretty much take you straight to the back at the start of the dungeon again. Just a word of warning. Not good, particularly. Now, what a lot of people usually do is try and swim through it. If you use the iron boots, you can walk through it. But that's the issue. You slip and slide on everything, pretty much. So it's once again a game of using the iron boots when appropriate, and other times just really, really being careful. Now we should be able to get all of the sculptures in this area because we have the double long shot. By far the most useful of all items, pretty much, in this game. Oh, cock. Swim out, Link. No. Oh, it takes us back here. Okay, that's not a big deal. Though it took us back much farther than it did. So I'm pleasantly surprised, really. This is the serpent's path. Look how it looks like a snake. It's all to do with serpents. All this whole thing, tentacles or serpents or anything of that nature. I think you can use the iron boots to get out of this easier. Don't ask me why. You can, yeah. That's something you can do. And get caught again. Excellent. Yeah, you can get out of it though. This way. Need to roll to a place where I'm not going to hit my head. There we go. That should do. There we go. So that's one way you can get out of the serpent, the wrath. My next problem is I need to land up here. I should already have lost, really. There's got to be a way to do it. Swim, 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 swim. Onto this one. This will have to do. Then hit the iron boots on. Momentum will no longer carry me, and I'll go up here. Okay, so that worked. I'm going to end this episode in just a minute, but let me get this ferry first. Okay, so in the next episode, I will actually finish the temple proper. But for now, I will go through here and see where this leads, of course. Open this up. Get a small key. Excellent. And pretty much now, from now on, we can't break the game. The break is before this point in the dungeon. Back into the serpent room of death in disguise and misery. Which is fine by me. We need to go back into the third room, so I'm going to actually do that before I forget. Now we have the long shot, we can skip that completely. We don't have to wait on the water spout to come and carry us around. We can just use the long shot to get around. Use the iron boots again. Less haste, more speed. I'm hastily going along without taking my time, which actually costs me more time. Okay, so we need to go up here. I'm just going to get this third school shell out and then we'll call it quits. Because we need to get the boss key yet. And I think you know where it is. Probably. There was a room quite a while ago that we couldn't enter. But first I'll do this. So it needs to happen. Gotta get me some things. The range on this thing is insane, by the way. There you go, that's all I need to do. Now, in the next episode we will try and finish the temple. Like I said, it takes 3 videos, but that's fine. And also get anything else we've missed along the way. So until then, it's been Final Fantasy 64 saying see you guys next time.